CE is so important, but we want to come together as a community and meet new people and network and have fun. Have fun,
Yes.
fun too. And as we were talking, we work hard, but you have to have fun while you're working hard in our wonderful professions.
Welcome to the Just Do It podcast, hosted by Anne Duffy. Dental Entrepreneur Women is here to dive deep and share stories with the mission to inspire, highlight, empower, and connect all women in dentistry.
Hello, everyone. It's Anne Duffy, and welcome to the Just Do It podcast. I am so happy that you're with me today. I have such a dear person in my life. I've known her for well over, 20 years. I look up to her. She's actually an icon in dentistry and someone that has set the bar high for all women in dentistry. And before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about her. Dr. Jane Puskas is a New England-trained dentist who met her physician husband at Harvard before settling in Atlanta. She built a thriving, multi-generational private practice and became a leader in organized dentistry, serving as the first female president and general chairman of the Hinman Dental Society, advancing education and student scholarships nationwide. Please help me welcome the most wonderful Dr. Jane Puskas. Hello, Jane.
Hello, Anne. What a treat. We've been planning this for about 20 years.
So I still remember my very first time that I went to the Hinman on my own as the publisher of Dental Entrepreneur. This is 20 years ago, and sitting at the press table at the luncheon at the Hinman, and you were there. And, you know, Jane, you always welcomed me with such open arms and such a warm embrace. And that's really important for someone that's new in a job and a little nervous about how things are going to go and you don't really know the lay of the land. And I just want to thank you for being so gracious, generous, and honestly, a true do from the moment I met you.
Thank you. And I feel mutually. It's been a wonderful journey we've had together. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished. Our relationship personally and with Du and Hinman has grown. So we have a lot to celebrate.
We do have a lot to celebrate. And we say, I think it's principle number 3, that good do's find good do's. So good dental entrepreneur women seem to find good dental entrepreneur woman. And you've certainly been a dental entrepreneur woman. But I want to hear a little bit about your journey and how you got to where you are today.
Absolutely. I started out in Boston, really just loved dentistry, had wonderful mentors, and grew in that regard. And a challenge in my life is you might have a partner who has a very big career too, and you can't always control the parts of your journey. So I practiced in Boston and was the heir apparent in this practice. And my husband, John, who's a cardiac surgeon, wanted to do some research back in his hometown of Toronto, Canada. So I would take the Canadian boards, which I did, and practice with my father-in-law. That's commuting to Boston.
Wow. Did not know that. That's cool.
Yes. And then, of course, we're back in Boston. I knew we were going to end up back in Boston. And John wanted to do his fellowship in cardiac surgery in Atlanta. And I went, where? And so I took a third set of boards at that time. And so I came to Atlanta kicking and screaming. But look at me now. You know, you have to just embrace it. I think that's one of the lessons in life that I've learned. You'll have challenges. You'll think, oh, it's the end of the world. And then you just say, all right, how do we make this work? For me, ending up in Atlanta was truly a blessing. And I think what you described about your experience with the Hinman was my experience with the Hinman Dental Society. So basically, the Hinman Dental Society is a private study club. And by invitation, we choose very carefully our wonderful members because we know that these members are committed to dentistry and providing the best care for patients and advancing our continuing education. However, we also expect these members to help serve in putting on the Hinman Dental Meeting. The Hinman Dental Meeting, which is 13 years old. I'm sure I'm getting that number wrong because I'm losing track of how old it is, but it's old. And there are a lot of wonderful traditions. And there are things that, as you can share with other speakers, make it special. It's because all of these volunteer Hinman Dental members host, and we put the attention to detail to the meeting. And I think that attendees similarly feel that same hospitality that you felt as you first attended Hinman we pride ourselves in providing that experience for people. And that's why we're so committed to giving the best quality dental education that we can. In my year when I was general chairman, which was 2017, we had over 20,000 people. And of course, not only dentists, dental assistants, dental hygienists, dental lab. We had consultants. We are such a huge community coming together. And of course, COVID took a hit, but we're really hoping that we can keep in-person meetings alive. CE is so important, but we want to come together as a community and meet new people and network and have fun. Have fun,
Yes.
fun too. And as we were talking, we work hard, but you have to have fun while you're working hard in our wonderful professions.
Couple things you said. I just got to back up just a bit. First of all, you fall in love. Then you follow your husband around, and you can do that with the dental profession, which makes it so special. I mean, I had to take 6 state boards for myself following my husband. I know.
Yes.
Not like the hygiene board I was taking, but my goodness, that says you really do have true love because you're following around. And then you can actually pivot and move and do those things, which is so lovely, and find your community with the dental profession, which you did find the Hinman, which is amazing. The Southern hospitality that the Hinman provides. I think every meeting has a little bit of like, we need to put a little bit of Hinman in our meeting too, because there's something magical about the Hinman. And I know from knowing and having so many speakers in our organization of Dental Entrepreneur Women, that's the pinnacle. Get to the Hinman. If I can just speak of the Hinman. So you've created something really special with education at the forefront.
That's our focus. Absolutely. Getting the best quality education. And that's part of why we're pretty selective with speakers. It's not a chance for them to promote specifically hawk their goods. Obviously, we support quality materials, quality things in industry, but we want the quality education there. They will learn from it. And we have wonderful exhibitors who are there to support us too. And your types of organizations and great consultants and networks. And it's a warm, fuzzy feel. And we advance all different aspects of our professions, making it better.
Well, the other thing, Jane, you said and mentioned about community, as we say in the operatory, belly to belly, nothing like being in person. And the pandemic kind of set us back a bit because we thought, we can do a lot of this CE with
we can get our
Zoom.
credits. Yes.
Yeah, or, online. But there is nothing about having CE in a room when the excitement is there and you feel that love for the profession, right? Because it is a fabulous profession.
Absolutely. And an opportunity to see how someone else is doing it and go, oh, really? What a great idea. It's organic.
And it's priceless because that conversation, person to person, is pretty much the magical conversation that happens. And you really can't put a price on that. There's nothing like getting out of your office, your operatory, and meeting in person, which I see at the Hinman. It seems like there's so many different people that come back every year because that's when they actually get to see their friends, their colleagues.
They see how special it is, they return. And that's what we're so grateful for. And, also try to change it up. We can't always have the same speakers, and we have favorites and we return them. And as you know, we're so grateful. We're a nonprofit. And so all the proceeds from the success of the meeting goes back for dental education through scholarships and supporting our students, whether dental students themselves, dental assisting students, dental hygiene students. We're trying to support them more and more to be able to attend the meetings.
I love that. You always have something for the students. You always have something for each career path in dentistry as well, through leadership of what your team is that is picking these speakers and those topics and things like that. And the variety that you pick, I just think so incredible to come back every year and look at the program that you put out. It's very enticing. And I think that people and women that I know that have not been are sitting there and saying, I want to go this year, because this year's going to be special. Tell us a little bit about some of the changes that you made this year.
Absolutely. I've had the privilege of working on the program more specifically with David Anderson and Slade Lale. And, it's the 250th anniversary of our country. And so we're sort of incorporating that patriotic theme. Why not? Hinman's full of a lot of traditions too. And we're doing that. We've always tried to have a panel or a luncheon. And you and I worked so hard on this. Well, I think we have a home run this year, a total home run with your help and input And I was so inspired when I attended the Do Retreat. And
Oh,
I'll tell you, the energy got going. And so Thursday morning, we hope people will be able to join us. Typical of women, we're starting early. We're multitasking with a little bit of breakfast and networking and just celebrating women in dentistry. So we really hope that people will try to get there early and attend, and then launch the rest of the meeting. We got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, some wonderful courses, lots of hands-on new things, lots of the old favorites, and opportunities to see all the different dental materials and products on the exhibit floor, and a bit of social. Friday night, we have taking on the entire Georgia Aquarium.
oh my gosh, a cold
So
queer. I love that.
Get a ticket to that for sure. That's included when you sign up for the meeting. You can sign up to go. It's really a rather nominal fee for a night at the aquarium with food, a band, dancing. We try to make it fun, as we talked about. We want to learn, but come and have fun with us also.
And that's such a great opportunity for everybody because the aquarium is so cool. The beluga whales. I've been there and I just can't wait to get back. It's
largest aquarium in the country, I think. We hope that spouses will come too, men and women. Come in and attend the meeting while someone's attending. If you want to do something fun, there are lots of extra events and luncheons. I think they're going to Chick-fil-A headquarters.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
We're trying to make it just such a great experience on all fronts.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like we were talking about, if you love dentistry, and we both love dentistry, and everybody I think that's coming to the Hinman has a love for dentistry, sometimes that line blurs between work and fun. And there's just, again, the specialness of just really being with your colleagues and sharing ideas, sharing new techniques, sharing products, speaker ideas, things like that. I mean, again, it's just going to be so cool. And I love the fact that the graduating dentists now, finally, we have overtaken. This is about women. We love her. I can't believe the first woman to chair the Hinman, Dr. Jane Puskas, a clap. I'll never forget that. And I remember your dress too. I remember your dress at the gala.
Of course.
But I mean, that is something that just, you earn that, Jane, because I know how the Hinman works. You have to earn every position. And you
it's
finally
decades leading to that point.
Decades leading.
It's a lot of saying yes. And that's okay. That's what Hinman's about, is the volunteerism.
That's the thing about the Hinman, is that every member of the Hinman, to me, takes on the hosting opportunities. They're not a guest at the Hinman. They are a host
working.
at the Hinman.
Yes.
Whether they're the grand chairman or they're letting somebody into a door, checking the tags and things like that. That's what I love about the community that is there, and it just kind of spreads out all around the world. I mean, you have people from all around the world. And I think that when I met you just years ago and being so sweet to me, and I've seen it grow, I've seen the women grow and the young dentists that are coming in, it's a natural progression for us to do something together, for the dental entrepreneur community to meet with the Hinman.
Absolutely. There'll be so many attending on Thursday morning. So it's a great opportunity to gather, share fellowship, and network like mad. So it'll be wonderful.
And how great if you're listening to this, that if you're going to the Hinman and it's your first time and you don't know anybody, come to the breakfast. Yes. You're going to meet somebody sitting next to you or someone at your table, or we'll make sure that you get connected so that when you're on the trade show floor or in a room, you've actually got a new friend, a new face that you've met. And then after the fact, after the Hinman, so often the gold is in the follow-up. Remember to keep this tight-knit community. What you learn at the Hinman, spread that out to your practice, to actually your community, because a lot of the speakers this year are speaking on things that are just really good for us moms and daughters and sisters and wives. I mean, you're going to learn personal, professional, and clinical development, if you will, right?
Exactly. I'm excited. My daughter, who's a dentist in training in New York, and she's coming in, of course, for the meeting too. So she already gave me her list of courses she wants to take, and all of them. Won't be able to make it Thursday morning. They won't let her off.
They won't let her off because I wanted her to be on the panel. Yeah, but you know what? Her time will come. And I think that's cool that she wants to come. That's another thing about the Hinman Society. And even if you don't live in Atlanta, wherever you are, get involved in organized dentistry, because your kids are going to see it. They're going to say, you know what, how many parents have kids that have gone into dental school and gone into their practice, or like your daughter's practicing up in New York, right? That they followed in their footsteps, which just says so much about the profession.
It is amazing to me how many kids of my Hinman friends went into dentistry. They say, gosh, my parents are working hard, but they're happy. And the cutest thing is every year the Hinman has a family meeting, which is a fun meeting. And the kids loved that. They go, when are we going back to Hinman? They don't mean the March meeting. They mean the summer meeting.
That
So
is
again,
wonderful.
work hard, play hard.
Work hard and play hard. And then set the example. I mean, they say that you can talk all day long, but the example that you set and the energy that you give off is really what shines with your children's lives. So kudos to you and, everyone that you know at the Hinman. Tell us the dates, please, of the Hinman this year.
Yes, it's March 12th, 13th, and 14th. And of course, 12th, that Thursday is our due Hinman breakfast. And it's hinman.org to go online and you can sort of get on the program, see. And also we pride ourselves. Registration compared to other meetings is probably one of the least expensive. We try to make it really fair. You have to sign up for the meeting, but there are a lot of free courses. And of course, there are new courses, there are participation courses, there's everything. We really put so much time and effort into getting the best speakers, quality CE, and great programs. For hygienists, we always have our hygiene track. We have our assisting track, our front office track. We have a health specialist. And I did talk to my husband, John, and he's speaking on cardiovascular things too.
So important.
It's a family affair.
I love it.
But there's just so much there. Just look at the program. There's a lot for everyone.
So if you want to come to Atlanta in March, it's a beautiful time to come in March because the trees are blooming.
In the country right now. Daffodils will probably be coming up. That's where we are in March.
Yes, and the Bradford pears are blooming, and then the aquarium. You have buses. It's so easy to get around there because the buses come and pick everybody up at all the hotels. I mean, I think you have probably 15 hotels.
And of course, that downtown area, nothing's too far away.
Yeah.
And the Georgia World Congress Center, where mainly the meeting's headquartered, most of the courses are there. Lots of hotels. We spend a lot of time and money making sure the transportation is easy. Just jump it on, get to the meetings, participate in everything.
And actually, I've had some of the best conversations on the bus. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's just great. So I hope that you'll all come. I'm so pleased. And Jane, thank you, Dr. Puskas, for the 113th Hinman Dental Meeting in Atlanta. 113th. That's a lucky number, by the way.
Yes.
13 is my lucky number, so that's good.
And actually, it's Friday the 13th during the meeting. So it's lucky. That's
even better. I love that. And in March 12th through 14th, please use this promo code, and it will be in the show notes. You get $25 off any educational course or equal or greater value with DEW 26. And we really hope to see you all there. We've got a booth. It's 1830. We're going to be there with 10 of our dues, and we're all going to the breakfast. And then dues are coming in from all over. There's so many women, Jane, that have said that they have heard about the Hinman for all these years, and they finally have a really good excuse. They really want to come. I think if you're on the fence, get there. We want to meet you.
I'll be all around. You'll get to meet me for sure.
All around. You won't be able to miss her. And then we're doing a video. We're doing a beautiful documentary that morning. And I love how we are kicking off the meeting with some women power, some camaraderie, some beautiful community. And ladies, I'm telling you, the most important thing we can do going forward is probably just to keep doing us, Jane, and individually keep doing you. Do you have any parting words, Jane, for our listeners today?
No, I just look forward. Thank you, everyone, for what you all do for dentistry. What a great profession we're in all the different aspects. And, the relationships we have with each other, with our patients, with our staff, we're really taking great care of people and ourselves. And keep doing it. And come to Hinman, please.
Come to Hinman. We can't wait to see you for the 113th Hinman Dental Meeting. And y'all just be safe out there on the road.
Absolutely.
And again, continue to keep doing you. Thank you, Jane, for being with me today.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing everyone.
You bet. All right, everybody. Take care, everybody. See you in Atlanta.
Thank you for listening to the Just Do It podcast, hosted by Anne Duffy. To learn more about dental entrepreneur women, to share your story, or to join the movement, please visit our website, do.life. That is DEW.life. Subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcasting app to make sure you don't miss an episode. And in the meantime, keep doing you.